Hello, my name is John Mark Mukasa. I'm a fashion designer based in the heart of Kampala City. I'm the founder of Senkulu House of Fashion. We deal in a range of products, bridal to office wear, uniforms. Yeah, mainly anything that can be worked on a sewing machine.
My name is Bernardine Namala and I am a crochet designer. I've been doing crochet for a period of 3 years, but I got introduced to this skill when I was just 10 years old in my primary school at Kampala Parents, where I learned home economics, and it was one of the skills that I really picked interest in. I've been picking up the creativity since the COVID season. That's when I started doing this business and has progressed very well since then. My products are on demand, especially family and friends.
Hello, my name is Mugabe Winston. I'm a fashion designer. I make hats in different types. I make beach hats, I make baseball, I make bucket hats in different types of material. We have exchange material, we have chikoi material.
My name is Victoria Shepherd Namtebi, representing Jatra School of Fashion and Beauty. I am into fashion designing for 1.5 years now.
I'm Mirembe Ruth. I'm a fashion designer into top designs. I have 5 years of experience within the fashion industry, and I mainly deal into women's wear and kids wear. And ladies wear, mostly I do the party wear, the couch wear, and the casual wear, and the creative wears. And I like using these kinds of materials, the couch materials, the chikoi, the chitenj, and the western materials.
I'm called Doroma Pamela, a fashion designer dealing in men, women and children's wear. I started my sketch work since high school, and till now I do my sketch work, and I have over 3 million designs with me, and others have already sewn them out. I'm working with several designers as well who are helping me in the sewing part.
My experience as a fashion designer, I think it's a virgin industry in that there are a lot of opportunities for anyone. With the cultural background that we have in Uganda, I think we have a lot of beauty around us, and we can express it in the fashion industry because a number of products have been embraced by different cultures. So as a fashion designer, it gives me a lot of things to play around with during my creation.
My experience as a person who sketches, of course sketch work involves a lot of brain work, and you have to think a lot. You have to come up with very many different ideas, so that really makes the brain very tired, and it's not so easy. And then the positive part, I have learned how to interact and see other people's work, get ideas from their work as well, and come up with something.
My experience, the reason why I decided to make these hats, because there are no people who are making hats in Uganda, and I tried to train many people in Uganda, even outside Uganda, making these hats, in Chitenji and the Chikoi hats.
My experience has been very good because I've been, my mind has been opened up to so much, especially when it comes to being creative, because this is not just a skill that you get up and just do. Like, in a way, your creativity just opens up as you continue to do it. You find yourself even doing things that probably you are not yet started doing, like the accessories, for example. At first I was so focused on the outfits, but I realized I can also make bags, jewelry, to mention but a few.
Some of the challenges are faced within the fashion industry: the high costs of the materials, and another one, the bargaining power of the customers. It's like when a customer comes in and let me say the price is 300 and she might like say she has 100, whereby 100 only buys like the material only, and that it's the biggest challenge, and sometimes it leads to the loss of the business within the fashion industry.
My most challenging part as a designer in Uganda, first of all, the cost of the fabrics, it's really high. You may want some fabric that is really outstanding to make your cloth come out the way you want, but then you may not be able to afford it because of the cost. And then the competition as well, there is very high competition.
As a fashion designer, a challenges that we've been facing is that we are having a lot of competition with second-hand clothes, and also the platforms on which to showcase our talents and maybe improve on them. There have been quite few.
The problem we face from the customers. Some customers, they order some products in a short period, yet we cannot produce them in that period. That's the challenge we get.
The challenges are faced, sometimes there are complaints from clients that prices are a bit high, and that has sort of been a limitation to me in a way that sometimes I work alone, and that in itself is already a challenge. And the fact that now people say the prices are also high, it's a disadvantage to me, because these products need time because they are handmade, and sometimes you really also need to put in the effort to make sure that something is really coming out well. So that sometimes the price issue has been a disadvantage and a challenge for me in so far in this business. And also working alone, as I already said, it gets overwhelming to me. Yeah, those are the challenges at first.
I have been to a fashion show some years back. I think that was in senior 5 high school. I took part in that fashion show, and I ran as the best because I designed 9 models, 5 men and then 4 ladies. Yeah, and then currently I'm also taking part in this Afri art.
I joined the Afri art and the fashion show because of the love I have towards fashion, and I wanted mostly to show out my designs I have. And this fashion show, it's like a market. It's a marketplace where everyone is allowed to show out his or her designs and the creativity within his mind.
I joined Afri Arts because Afri Arts, they like fashion. Also, I'm passionate to art, and it's a big platform so that we can showcase my products to get more customers.
Well, I've ever been to a fashion show like twice. It was a great experience, just as I'm looking forward for today's great experience.
I joined the Afri Art and Fashion Show, looking at it as a big stage in my line of work and career. It's giving me a platform to showcase products that I would not easily make and sell off from our showroom. So we have a number of products that are only made for the runway. That's why we joined the Afri Art and Fashion Show.
I showcased in the Afri Art Fashion Show last year in 2022, And at the same time, I've been able to come out again this year because now it has become an annual event. It has given me a chance to first and foremost put my business out there to bring awareness about crocheting, because that is what I'm specializing in at the moment. It has created awareness for my products, and I just continue to participate because I continue to want to get the market, to get the message out there about crochet design, for people to appreciate crochet design more, and also see like the beauty of creativity in our society, in our country.
My vision or dream as a fashion designer is to open up an individual fashion house, producing different kinds of fashions from different materials, that is, the Western material and our culture materials.